So Ed, please tell all these good folks back in March when you came to Sean's event and you showed me the video of Kris and what's happened since then, because I think that's real important, because that's why we're here today.
Right, so part of what Sean will talk about in process mastery, influence mastery, and self-mastery, one of the things that he was mentioning is modeling people and what successful people have and do to model what they're doing. And in that, he was talking about Kris Krohn. And I had never heard of Kris Krohn, so he kept mentioning him. I said, well, let me check this guy out, see what he's all about. And I came across a video, and in our space and what we do, there's a lot of misinformation out there. The financial industries and the different institutions that are out there don't necessarily talk about the products in a way that benefits you. They talk about products in a way that benefits the company. And so what we do is we try to go out and talk with people and fight that misinformation that's out there.
So we're sitting there.
Yep.
It's day 3. Me and Eddie are sitting there day 3 of something similar like this, except it was a tighter group. And he comes running over and he says, Rob, look at this. And it was a video of Kris and the power of life insurance. And from that point on, everything changed. And you know what I noticed now, and I didn't notice that then, was Kris Krohn, what he's telling you to do is exactly what he does. Every single bit of information, it's like he's a conduit, from the universe down to everybody else, and he's sharing with you all of the misconceptions that are out there, and most importantly, all of the world-class things that he does that has taken him to where he's at in the space of Tony Robbins, to where he's at in the space of Sean Callaghan, to where he's at in being able to do these events with you good folks. And when Eddie Gartner, and I want to honor Ed, that's why he's here right now for this. When he showed me that video, because we all need a team around us, we can't do this by ourselves. Kris doesn't do this event by himself. Epic is not Rob Gill, right? When he showed me that video, it changed everything, because I was ready to see it. When I saw it, I knew what to do next. And in every day of our lives, we all have opportunities that are going to change our trajectory for the positive if we tap in and connect with people that have been there and done that. And when we do that, we begin to elevate, right? Jet engine doesn't have a rear view mirror. Whatever's going on in your past, leave it there. Ask yourself an empowering question. Know what your outcome is. Know what your purpose is, and know what your massive action plan is. Understand that you got to earn money, and earning that money, you then go buy real estate. You then go do alternative investments, right? But what are you going to do every day to earn that money? 2, 3 jobs till you get into liftoff. And then once you break inertia, there's no gravity, right? There's nothing holding us back. There's no drag. What begins to happen is we're tapping into a force that we knew it existed, but we didn't know how to scientifically get there. And that's what Kris shows you how to do, right? And when Eddie Gartner came up to me with that video and said, check this out, it was a 4 or 5 minute video. And I remember it had like 10,000 views. And I couldn't believe that in my industry, no one ever did that before. Nobody. I want you to think about that. Nobody in my industry did that. You want to talk about innovation? You want to talk about 20, 30 years from now when we tell that story? Because that is a game changer. That changes lives for the positive, changes careers, changes industries. That one video that he shot in November last year. Anyway, Ed, last thing real fast, just wrap it up, 2 seconds.
No, absolutely. Like Rob said, all of this comes down to ecosystem mergers. You are all doing that by being in this immersion, being introduced to people. Be open to the ideas that come to you. Be open to talking to people, because this is what happens. I'd never imagined that I would be up here on this stage now for the second time. I'd never imagined that I would be on YouTube with somebody who has over 500,000 subscribers, and I just feel really blessed.
Thank you so much, Ed. Thank you so much, everybody.